Good evening, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and give you your temps and your SPC outlook for Thursday, and then we'll get to when the storms are going to get here tonight. So for Thursday, our highs will be around 85 to 87 in Randolph County, with our lows being around 67 to 68. And then around the country, our highs looks like Salt Lake City 102, Phoenix 109, Dallas is 104, but parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas will be in the hundreds as well. With Miami being 86, New York 75, Chicago 73, Spokane 94, Seattle 81. Our real feel heat index anywhere from parts around Yuma, Phoenix, looks like 111. Parts of Las Vegas will be in the triple digits as far as your heat indexes, and anywhere from Oklahoma all the way to the western part of Tennessee down to New Orleans and Houston, you guys will see triple digits. Atlanta at 102, New Orleans at 103, Houston 102, Dallas 105, Miami 101. And anywhere along the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina, you guys might also have heat indexes in the hundreds. So let's go ahead and get to our SPC outlook for tomorrow. Anywhere from San Diego all the way to Wisconsin, going to New Orleans, Oklahoma, all the way up to New York and down to Florida and Miami. If you're in the slight color area, you guys will be in the general thunder. Phoenix and Tucson will be in a marginal risk, and anywhere from Pratt here in Kansas, going up to Sioux Falls and into Wisconsin, and then around Rice Lake, it looks like maybe up all the way up to Ashland. You guys will be in that marginal risk for severe weather, and anywhere from Kearney up into around Rice Lake, you guys will be in that slight risk for severe weather in Sioux Falls. You're included in that. Over here on the East Coast, anywhere from Jacksonville, Florida, all the way up to parts of Arkansas, around Gillette, Pine Bluff, all the way through Charlotte, and going up into New York and down to Virginia Beach, you guys will be in the marginal risk, and we have that slight risk anywhere from Rocky Mount all the way up to Philadelphia, to include Washington, Richmond, and Baltimore. You guys will be in that slight risk for severe weather. Your tornado risk is going to be right up here in and around Philadelphia, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Baltimore, and Washington. You're in at 2% as far as your tornado risk. Your wind risk anywhere from Jacksonville, Florida, all the way into Arkansas and going up to New York, down to Virginia Beach, to include Chattanooga and Charlotte. You guys will be in that 5% as far as your wind risk. The northern part of North Carolina around Rocky Mount, going all the way up to Philadelphia, Richmond, Virginia, all you guys will be in the 15% as far as your wind risk, to include Virginia Beach. And then we get over here and around Pratt, here in Kansas, going up to Sioux Falls and going into around Rice Lake. Here in Wisconsin, I believe Rice Lake, maybe all the way up to Ashland. You guys will be in that 5% as far as your wind risk. Anywhere, and in Phoenix and Tucson, you guys will be in that 5% as well. Your hail risk, guys, anywhere from Pratt here in Kansas, going up to North Platte, Nebraska, all the way up into Wisconsin around Duluth. You guys in the brown will be in that 5% as far as your hail risk. We do have anywhere from North Platte and Kearney all the way up to Minneapolis and Rice Lake in Wisconsin. You guys will be in that 15% as far as your hail risk. And we do have that SIG 1 where you can have up to 2 inches or greater as far as your hail risk around Franklin, North Platte, all the way up to Scotland here in South Dakota. You guys will be in that SIG 1. We do have a 5% in Greenville, Tupelo, Mississippi, all the way up into southern part of Tennessee, going into around Haleyville here in Alabama, and of course up here and around looks like Henderson and Roanoke Rapids in North Carolina, all the way up to Philadelphia. You guys will be in that 5% as far as your hail risk. Let's go ahead and get to the model and take a look at what is going to go on as far as this evening. We do have that 2%, and this is Randolph County right right about here. This is Randolph County. So we will take a look at that, and we are going to put this in play. We will have a couple of cells pop up and around Lebanon and Rolla, and as you see, it's going to be these cells are going to form a line and run across here. You can see the updraft helicity with this little bit of black, and then it gets into around Piedmont. And this is where it's going to be more of a damaging wind damage threat anywhere just north of Piedmont, right here on down to around Poplar Bluff. You'll see the wind threat, and I'll go ahead and switch this screen real quick just to kind of show you guys as far as the winds. Anywhere this dark purple, it looks like maybe around Marquand all the way to Donovan and maybe Alton here in Missouri. You guys will have some winds with the storm that's coming through, and then just south of Cape Girardeau as it moves into Paducah, Kentucky. But other than that, guys, let me go ahead and get back to our severe weather and get to our reflectivity. So this is going to be a wind threat, and when does it get to around Chester? Around anytime after 8, maybe around 9, and going into 11 p.m. we'll have some showers, and it should be out of the area after about 2 a.m. But a lot of this is going to be a big wind event, I think. Isolated tornadoes with this, because these are rotating supercells up here south of Sullivan and around Winona. So if you guys are in this area, make sure you have your weather radios on and be prepared. Also, even though we're in the 2% and it doesn't look like we are going to have a supercell in and around Chester, guys, keep your radios handy just in case this shifts. This is the 19Z run as of right now. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday's forecast. You guys have a good rest of your evening.